Yeah, and there was me starting to feel sorry for you.
All right, you don't want to tell me who you are, but at least tell me why. You're obviously like really angry at something, really angry at me. What have I done that's so wrong? But you don't kill somebody for no reason. Will you please talk to me? Please talk to me.
Good evening. Welcome to Christmas Cop Idol. There's no need for me to introduce you to our judges because I think you're there. So, without further ado, I'd like to move on to our first young couple of the evening. Good evening, a rising star of the future, our very own Danny Glaze.
On a Saturday, 1999, right across from where I'm standing, on the dance floor she was landing. It was clear that she was from another time. To be my husband girl for the rest of the time.
One of the young lady, Robin. She's a good laugher.
Hang on, Danny, we've got to go over to the judges for the verdict.
Yeah, well, the verdict's guilty. I've heard some rackets in my time.
You displayed an excellent range of pitch and tone.
Nice of you to notice, Reg.
Right, that's all right. And don't forget it when you're voting for Federation Rep.
Where have you been? I was really starting to panic.
Down the boozer, Dutch carriage, baby.
What are you doing here?
Looking for Cass.
She got a text from you. You were supposed to meet her in a bar.
No, she gave me a ticket. Told me I'd see her here.
I don't like this. I think she'd at least have called.
Well, maybe she's ducked out. Blimey, I know how she feels.
Well, I don't know where she is, but I do know he gives me the creeps.
So you admit making him get into your van and driving into the cash point?
Yeah, because I'm a small independent builder. I can't afford to be knocked.
How did Mr. Townsend do that?
I'll go round there, I'll give him a quote for the job. He seemed more than happy.
How much are we talking about?
15 grand a lot. Full renovation. I always ask a third up front for materials.
So he paid you £5,000?
Yeah. Because the guy looks honest and the check's going through, I make a start. Get everything on account. Then the bank phones. It's bounced.
So what did Mr. Townsend say?
He's adamant there's enough in his account, so I'll represent it. The check's 100% rubber.
Imagine the stick he's going to give you. You need a drink. What? Some fun somehow, isn't it?
My men are waiting on wages. So that's why I went round there today, put him in the van and took him down the cash point.
So why is Maxine suggesting that you've taken the money?
She's what? She's been milking his account for the last 12 months.
She told you that?
Yeah. She takes 10, 15 quid every time she does his shopping. He's too doolally to even notice.
Tony and Gary gone were on next.
I still haven't heard anything from Cass. I'm going to ask him what's going on. Have you tried calling Cass?
No, I've lost my mobile.
So how come you texted her earlier?
Look, I don't know anything about it.
Have you two had a row or something?
I haven't seen Cass all night. I'm hoping she's going to turn up.
Well, save yourself the bother. She isn't interested.
Well, I'm sorry, but I disagree.
She was only going to meet you tonight to tell you she didn't want to see you again.
Yeah, well, if that's true, I'd rather hear it from Cass.
I'm sure he's lying. Look, Cass will be fine. She's a big girl. She's a copper. She can look after herself. Why hasn't she called? She's bolder. Chill out. Enjoy yourself.
Baby, isn't it?
Don't be stupid. Get out before I call Dennis.
No, you won't. You'd have done that before when you said I was the caterer.
I'm coming.
Does Phil know he's a father?
Stay there. If Dennis sees you, then we are both dead. I'm bringing it now.
We have a witness who says you've admitted stealing from Mr. Townsend.
You mean Mark? Can't you see what he's trying to do? I've never had a penny. He's the one demanding thousands.
Trouble is, he's not the one with the criminal record.
Not like me, you mean? All right, I've had the odd tenner here and there. I deserve it. I only started going round there because I'm a good neighbour, and I could see he couldn't cope on his own.
Or maybe you could see he was an easy victim.
If his son should look after him, but he doesn't care. It's like a full-time job. I finish my own housework and washing, and then I start on his.
Mark tells us it was you who recommended him for the job.
Yeah. I started seeing him about 3 months ago, and he seemed like a nice guy. I never dreamt he'd do this.
So which one of you two talked Mr. Townsend into having the work done?
He didn't need talking into it. The house was a right state. It was falling to bits.
Did you advise Mr. Townsend on the quote?
Look, if Mark's been thieving, it's got nothing to do with me. He's not as innocent as he makes out.
Go on.
I didn't ask him to do it, but he stuck a few extra grand on Tom's quote, and he says he'll build me a conservatory next door.
How's my princess been today?
Been out of sorts. She's still cleaning.
I haven't given her a good night kiss.
Why it took ages getting her off? Leave her to sleep.
Still doesn't make sense. I can't work out what I go was after.
He must have been sensible enough.
And what were you doing letting him in?
He was so convincing.
How did he know about the party?
I forgot if he was a caterer when he came to the door.
If I ever get my hands on him, I'll break his neck.
There you go, Mr. Townsend.
Cheers. I wouldn't mind coming here for my Christmas lunch.
I'm sure we can sort something out.
I would have gone to my son Malcolm's, but they've had a new baby.
Rewind, Selector, rewind!